Well, you might have some trouble getting on an airliner if Arizona does not change its driver's licenses. As of now, Arizona licenses do not meet a federal standard called the Real ID. It was developed after the 9/11 attacks to make licenses harder to counterfeit. Craig Smith tells us why Arizona may need to upgrade in order to comply.
After 10 years of waiting for states to implement the tougher-to-counterfeit Real ID licenses, the federal government is making plans to require a license with Real ID specs if you want to use it to board a plane. ID requirements could also change for entering secure buildings like the federal courthouse. 42 states and territories have licenses Homeland Security will accept. They have a gold star in the corner. Arizona is not on the list. State lawmakers are still debating whether to let ADOT issue a license that meets the standards. So if your current Arizona ID won't cut it and you don't get an enhanced one, what can you do? You're going to have to carry some other type of federally approved ID, like a passport, maybe a passport card.
I don't think having to carry around extra ID like a passport, how many people actually have passports?
If Arizona does offer licenses that meet the new standard, millions of drivers with time left on their old ones will have to decide if they want to go to an ADOT office to upgrade. So what do you think of all that?
Ridiculous. Yes.
It's supposed to make you safer.
Yes, that's what they say about all this stuff. It just makes life more difficult.
Some drivers think upgrading their licenses would simplify things.
I'm prone to lose things, so the less I have to carry with me, I think the better off I would be.
Now, Homeland Security says it will give plenty of warning when it sets a firm deadline that could exclude non-Real ID licenses. Critics of Real ID say it amounts to a national ID card that would make it easier to monitor citizens. Arizona lawmakers actually passed a law 7 years ago that ordered state officials to not implement Real ID here. The proposal lawmakers are considering now would let Arizonans get a Real ID license if they want one.
All right, Craig, thank you. Good to know. Well, this